Are we streaming? Are we going? Oh, Twitch is connecting. Just interessante. Because it wasn't before. I'm going to do a quick double check. Oh my god. Okay, we're green. We're green, so we should be good. This is take 2 of my stitches on. Okay, Twitch still doesn't want to go. That's fine. Oh my god, this is so much better. This is so much better. The quality is fine. The delay isn't as bad. I'm not seeing any lag. I'm not buffering. This is... Guys, why did no one tell me anything? I had at least 12 of you come in. Or 12 people come in. Which is, you know, it's fine to not talk. But if my quality is dog shit, just let me know. Okay, I had a headphone in listening to my... Now I feel like I don't have to listen to my stream because I know what's going on. Like, I'll have it up still just so everything's up. But, guys, that's crazy. That's so much better. I'm so excited. Oh, my God. I was streaming, making sure everything was fine, all confused about... This is great. You know what's confusing, though? Why can't I stream on Twitch as well? Through OBS, by the way. Hey, let me try something. Am I gonna need oh, what's it called? Am I gonna need Twitch Studios? If you're streaming from hold on. If I get Twitch Studio, can I then stream through OBS? Still? I just restarted my Stitches Hunt and I'm still talking about Twitch stuff, which I should have figured out off camera. My bad, y'all. And then, you know what's crazy? I'm getting Twitch Studio on the computer that I'm not streaming from. I just want to make sure. But I guess I wouldn't know from that thing, huh? Alright, hold on. We're gonna start super soon. I just gotta do something else. One more thing. Where's the goddamn... Like, I feel bad because I started this thinking I was prepared. And it was woefully unprepared. Okay, everything should be fine. Anyway, where... You know what? Hold on. My mic was off that whole time. Wow. Anyway, I was talking shit. Twitch just doesn't want to connect, which is gonna have to be fine. However, this I'm gonna edit part 1 down. Hopefully it works. Oh, am I dropping frames again? Alright, it's getting pretty inconsistent. I wonder why. Okay, now we're green. Very few dropped frames. That's good. That's great. I love that I learned what I was doing a little bit. I should continue watching. If I watch One Piece while I look for stitches and speak, would that be okay? Because I need to catch up as soon as possible. I am impartial to spoilers. I love spoilers. And so I already know. That's me opening a monster, not a beer, by the way. I already know where Luffy is in terms of his power. And so I'm very excited to see it. I'm very excited to see it. I'm on, did I already say, I think it was at 553 last time? I think I'm on episode 553. And now, on my nose. And now I have to catch up. I have to be on 1000. I have to be in the in crowd, you know? Patty. She looks like a Patty. I thought her name was Norma. What the fuck does Norma look like? Where'd I get Norma? Or did I make... Is there no Norma? There's a Norma. Is she pink? Is there a pink cow named Norma? Or did I make that up? Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Alright, hold on. I'm changing the title a bit and the description. Or adding a description, which is just hunt for stitches with me. Oh, that's crazy, dude. I can update everything while the stream's still going? You guys are learning with me, so that's one thing about that's one thing about streaming too. You guys can hear me be like, "Whoa, I can do that." It's crazy. All right. So first stream only went for like an hour because of the crazy lag. The recording is fine, but the actual stream was insane. Or the VOD is fine, but the actual stream was insane. So this stream and the VOD should be fine. It only went for an hour, but now I feel like I can go for 2 hours now that it's not so disgusting to watch. What other anime is there that I've been? Oh my god! So apparently, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, I am behind on Jujutsu Kaisen by a lot. Oh wait, this is my favorite monkey, Simon, the cutest boy. I love Simon. He's actually an adorable monkey. He's first in Cute Monkeys and then Tien Chang. And I think that's it. I think that's where it ends. I think everyone else is hideous. Anyway, I need to catch up on Jujutsu Kaisen because so much is going on, and I only see clips of it. And I'm so behind on so many animes. And you know what's crazy? I was refusing to watch One Piece for years, I tell you, until I seen the One Piece live action. And I know I didn't talk about the One Piece live action to you guys yet because I recorded a video last month. I already started the Stitches Hunt. I recorded it last month, but I didn't edit it and I never uploaded it. And I was talking about the One Piece live action and how much I loved it, and how that's inspired me to watch One Piece. And after, I want to say like 3 years of being like, I'm not watching One Piece, it's too many episodes. Like, when I was refusing to watch One Piece, there was like 900 episodes out. Maybe 800. There was like 800 something episodes out when I was like, okay, I refuse to finish this. Right? I watched like 5 episodes and I was like, this is a nice show, but 800, like, you're tripping. 800 episodes? Now it's like 1,020, they're like 1,071 episodes, and I'm like, absolutely not. But I'm like absolutely not like mentally, but like I'm all in at this point because I'm on episode 553. How I feel like after time skip, you cannot back down. If you're watching One Piece, I'm getting too excited. If you're watching One Piece and you make it to time skip and you stop, literally, what is the point? Why would you stop at you just got to like the coolest parts, and this is where you give up? My friend said he made it to episode 100, and I'm like, at episode 100, you're in for the long haul. But you're really not. Episode 100 is only like, hold on, let me look it up. Because like in the grand scheme of things, episode 100 is like Chopper's introduced in episode like 153. Like you're only at half the crew at episode 100. Bro, I was waiting. So Brick is my favorite character. Before I even started watching One Piece, I was like, oh my, fucking Christ. Marlo. What if I get him and then just kick him out so that he can go to... Oh, yeah. What if I get him and then I kick him out and then my other villager can come grab his ass? I love Marlo. Guys, everyone knows I love Marlo. This isn't fair because it's a Stitches Hunt. He's also not like a golden snitch, you know? He's no Anka. Who's my only other golden snitch other than Stitches. Anka and Stitches are my golden snitches. I didn't mean to rap, but it's like, those are the two where, like, I have to get them. But, you know, I love Marlo. I've been waiting to get Marlo on Oya. This is sick. This is so sick and twisted. Sick and twisted. Zedeko? Bell-bottom Zedeko? This is stovetop tambourine. Well, now, you think I'm just gonna let that slide? You think I'm not gonna look up what I'm not even pronouncing that correctly. And I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Is it Zydeco? I just found out what Bhangra meant. And so now we're going to look up Zydeco. Music genre. It sounds like it. That evolved in southwest Louisiana by French Creole speakers. It blends blues, rhythm, and blues, and music indigenous to the Louisiana Creoles and the Native American people of Louisiana. That's so cool. Parent genres. Cajun music, jazz, blues, African American music. Buckwheat, Zydeco. Sorry, I'm looking at Zydeco songs. Okay. Now, pronunciation, guys. It's our favorite part.
Zydeco.
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 Zydeco. Okay. Okay, Wilbur. Busting out the... I lost my headphone. Busting out the niche genres. Busting out the niche music genres, bros. Appreciate it, broski. I already forgot how to pronounce it.
Zydeco.
Zydeco? Okay. First Bhangra, which I already forgot how to say. First Bhangra and now Zydeco? Okay, Wilbur. Bringing out the niche cultural influences. Like, I don't... That's crazy. I've learned so much today already. And I've been playing this game for years. I'm sure... it's not the first time you said that. It's just my first time actually reading what he calls us. Does Wilbur have two sets of eyebrows? Are those eyebrows? They kind of like wrinkles, but I think they're eyebrows. I like his little... Was that his nose? I was gonna say I like his little mole too. I noticed it's on both sides. Is that where his nose is? I've never seen Dodo, so I can't say whether this is correct or not. Like, I've never looked up and then analyzed the photo of a dodo. So I'd be like, you got it wrong, Animal Crossing. But they've done so much research, like, because they had to. Like, we have a whole museum. And they tell us, like, what every animal, you know, does. Imagine having a whole museum doing zero research. At the end, they just start making shit up. They start putting Pokemon in there as if we wouldn't notice. I wouldn't notice, deadass. They're like, this is a Magikarp. I'd be like, oh, what a cool fish. This is a... What's the praying mantis looking one? This is a Rattata. What a cool looking mouse. I really wouldn't notice. Okay, there's a fire and no person. Oh. Chatter. Chatter looks angry, but I imagine him as like a failed comedian, you know? Like, that's his lore, that's his canon. He really wants to be a comedian, but he's not funny. Did you guys ever see Terrace House? So Terrace House is no longer on. It's a Japanese... Look, I'm immediately going into it. It's a Japanese reality show. And it's the most boring thing you'll ever see in your life. But that's what makes it so appealing, I think, is just the calmness. And then since it's a bunch of single people in a house, it's not meant to be a dating show. But since there's a bunch of single people in the house, naturally people gravitate toward each other. Like, this is a chance to meet someone, you know what I mean? Since they're in the same area. There was one season, the last season, unfortunately, where dude was a comedian, and he said he was a comedian. He was mixed. He was biracial, like a lot of Japanese people are. Oh, hello, Amanda. And he did a stand-up show. I'm talking about Terrace House, by the way. He did a stand-up show in Japan. It was like this small little like room of mostly English speakers, And the stand-up was so terrible, and he was just kind of mean. And it's not that I don't like mean humor necessarily, but it wasn't. It didn't even feel appropriate. Like it wasn't. It was just like a mean, and it was about Japanese culture too, which he wasn't born and raised in Japan. So I'm like, that makes it even weirder. Because like I guess you could talk about your other side, but like, why are you being so aggressive about it? He just wasn't funny. And they showed a clip of him doing stand-up, like, because sometimes they show clips of them at their job, and I had to turn it off. I had to fast forward through it, because I was so embarrassed. And I don't know if it can't just be me. It literally can't just be me. Whenever I see something that gives me secondhand embarrassment, I will turn it off. I do not care. Whenever I get like secondhand embarrassment from TV, I'll fast forward or turn it off. And I know it's just TV. And like sometimes it's important for the plot. This goes with everything, like even cartoons. He's cute. He's cute. The wolves are always cute, you know? The wolves give me the weirdest feeling. Because they're never not attractive. And then using the word attractive is super suspicious. It makes you sound like you're really attracted to them, but I just think that the wolves are very cute. Like none of the wolves are ugly. Like, you know how there's a lot of ugly frogs? You get me. You get me. If you play Animal Crossing, you get me. It can't just be me. Oh, I went on vacation. When was this? The 11th, like the second week of October. I went on vacation. And as soon as I went on vacation, like I went on a cruise, so I was like out the country. As soon as I went on vacation, I got a pimple. I got a gigantic pimple on my forehead. It sucked. In the entire vacation, I essentially just spent trying to get the pimple off my forehead. It was the worst. And then I came back and like 4 more pimples popped up. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I think my skin is just not used to being in the sun for so long. But that doesn't make any sense. You don't get acne from, like, heat damage. And I also wore a lot of sunscreen. And it was just the worst. Like, you couldn't have picked a worse time to happen. And my skin was doing fine for, like, months. For months. And then the week I go on vacation, it's like, here's your pimple. Fuck you. That's crazy. And on my cruise, we went to 3 places. Went to Jamaica, Cozumel, and Ocho Rios. In Jamaica, we went to the beach. That was fun. That was my first time at like a beach in the ocean. I'm normally in lakes, and I think lakes are kind of gross. The ocean was super cool too. Boris, I brought back seashells, which only on like day 4 I found out you're not allowed to do, but. What are they gonna do? You know what I mean? But also, why? I didn't understand the rule. And when I don't understand rules, I just don't follow them. Like, if something's not explained to me well, and I'm like, why can't we do this? Like you can't just because me. You know what I mean? You can't because I said so, me. I don't like that. I don't really like that, you know? So I tend to, if a rule just doesn't make sense, I'll break. Like, even if it's like, not even. If it's something like, oh, because it's dangerous, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to be fine, so I'm going to break this rule. If it's dangerous, that's fair. Oh, I understand. That can be dangerous. I'll back off. But, because. What do you mean because? That's not a reason. Because it's not a reason. It's just not. So, anyway, that's why I brought those seashells back. 1, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to, but 2, when it wasn't specified as to why I wasn't allowed to, I just stopped caring. And then did I say Grand Cayman? I think we went to Grand Cayman. We started in Jamaica, which is Ocho Rios, and then we went to Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman, I bought a bunch of stuff. We just shopped the entire time. And then Cozumel. In Cozumel, I got my cowboy boots. Now, you guys don't know. Excuse me, I burped. I love cowboy boots, and I've been looking for cowboy boots for, like, I want to say months. I've been looking for cowboy boots for a long time. And I finally got my cowboy boots in Cozumel, and that's super cool. because they're like embroidered and everything. Like I got my real leather cowboy boots in a different country, and they're black, of course. I hate this hippo. I don't like most hippos, but this motherfucker, I think it's his eyebrows. They really turned me off. Karaoke? That's fine. Bell-bottom karaoke. I'll be bell-bottom karaoke. I'm not gonna be... What do you call me first? Bell-bottom big banging? What did he call me? It wasn't... It was not big banging. I don't know what he called me, but it was offensive. Bell-bottom big water? He's just making things up. I don't know what he called me, but I didn't like it one bit. Monster break. Do you guys like Monster? First of all, I only drink Monster Ultra because regular Monster is gross. But Monster Ultra, they just get it right. I don't know if it's because they took the sugar out. I don't know if that's what was missing. Like in the original Monster, they add too much sugar. But Monster Ultra, first of all, I feel like I never see regular Monster anymore. I feel like I almost only see Monster Ultra. But it's the superior, like, Monster. And they have so many flavors. My favorites are peach and strawberry. Strawberry Dreams in the white can, which I forget what the white can's called. But yeah, they're actually bomb. I've never had a bad flavor of it yet. I get scared to try new flavors, but they've all been fine. I'm currently drinking the Strawberry Dreams one. I got it in a variety pack of Peachy Keen, Strawberry Dreams, and the white one. You guys want to hear something kind of ridiculous? Oh, first of all, I asked my mom if we could have a yard sale, because I live at her house, and she said no, because it's a bad time to do a yard sale. My bad bitch, get away from that. My bad bitch, Naomi, even her name is like bad bitchified. I feel like a lot of people don't like Naomi. I think she's camp as fuck. She's giving Art Deco, like, model Vogue style. Like, I love her. I love her. You know what else she reminds me of? She reminds me of, alternative Japanese fashion. There's a name for this fashion in particular, but I forget what it's called. And I think because of it, she's such a bad bitch. What was I saying? Oh, asked mom if we got a yard sale. I was living in her home. And she was like, no, it's not the time for a yard sale. If I set up a yard sale, she doesn't think I'm going to sell anything. And that's going to irritate her because I'm going to set up everything and I guess sit in the driveway. So she just doesn't want to have a yard sale. We have so much, or I at least have so much stuff to sell. She has stuff to sell too. So I also have like a Macari shop or like a Depop shop. I don't post anything on Depop. I have a Macari shop. And I don't like the process of Macari. I don't like shipping things out. Like it's all too much for me, honestly. So she said, "What about like you go to the flea market?" And I've never been to a flea market, and I didn't know you could just sell your things at a flea market. I thought I don't know why I thought this, but I thought at a flea market you had to like have a business. Like you have to have a small business to like sell things. You don't. You just have to have stuff. Like you just have to rent out a spot and have stuff, and you can just sell any of it. And so we're thinking about the flea market. We were supposed to go today, but they were closed. So we'll try next Saturday, and I'm excited to go to a flea market for the first time, and then to set up at a flea market hopefully the next Saturday. You guys want to hear something silly? I'm considering getting a new keyboard. My keyboard is fine. I'm considering getting a new keyboard though because my keyboard has like RGB like rainbow lights, but I can't change the color. Excuse me, I burped. I can't change the color of the lights under the keyboard. They're just rainbow when they stay rainbow. I wanted my RGB lights to be able to be changed. Oh, dude, the kid. This is like Rodney or whatever. Oh, no, it is not. Who's Rodney? This is Brocolo. 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 Yeah. I wanted to read it as like Broco Olo. Like Yoko Ono, I guess, but yeah, it's just Brocolo. Who the fuck is Rodney? Why did I say Rodney? I think there is a blue mouse named Rodney, but it's just not him. Hold on. What did you just call me? Bell-bottom flamenco? Okay. Stovetop mixing bowl? Oh, he's all kitchen appliances. I think... I did not mean to do that. But since I did, hold on. There is a Rodney, right? Oh, dude, this is the wrong island. Okay, I think on, oh yeah, stop it. I think on Oya, I made a house for a rat, or sorry, a mouse named Rodney. There's a difference between mouses and rats if you didn't know. Some people don't know. There's definitely a difference between mouses and rats. Rats are big and disgusting and gross and sweaty. And mouses are cute and little with big eyes and little feet. You know what would never, I've never wanted to go to New York City. Like, when I was younger I did, but like in my adult life I've never wanted to go to New York City, mostly because of their rat problem. It's the scariest thing to me. Like if I have a pet rat, that's different than just random rats. You know what I mean? It's like how some people like their own dog, but not other people's dogs. Like my mom's not like an animal person in general. She likes our dog. She doesn't like other dogs. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people like that. Or someone who lives with someone who isn't an animal person, but you have like a cat or something, and they like your animal, but not other animals. Boom, boom, boom. Where did you go? Oh, why is that? I need another TikTok sound in my head. Anything with that. See, this is petty. This is gonna be so petty. Why is he always looking up? What's up there, buddy? Not to be petty, but to be incredibly petty. Look at me when I'm talking to you, sir. This is so rude. Like, what's going on? You're not that short. You're not short enough to be looking up like that and have it make sense. And then, oh, he's not moving. Let me turn his fire off. Oh, God. Iggly? Look, he doesn't make eye contact with you. It's kind of rude. See, okay. Maybe he's schizophrenic. Oh! I'm scared. I'm getting out of here. I need a little TikTok sound in my head because I keep saying it. You know what, next time? I keep talking about this multi-stream thing, but I think my main target is going to be Twitch, and then I'll try to multi-stream to YouTube. I feel like that would work better. Because I feel like I shouldn't have to have Twitch Studios to stream to Twitch. That makes zero sense. You guys have a favorite food? Oh my god, I just realized I made shrimp and I didn't put it away. I'm not eating it tonight. I just made it to eat for tomorrow. Because even though I work from home, I still can't find the time to cook. My lunch break is only 30 minutes. And what am I going to cook in 30 minutes? I have to prepare and then cook something in 30 minutes. And it's like most of the things, like my favorite thing to eat, one of my favorite things to eat is roasted vegetables. I love roasted vegetables. Roasted vegetables, and then it depends on the mix of vegetables, but like with sriracha, delicious, right? It takes like 20 minutes to roast the vegetables. Imagine me cutting vegetables, seasoning the vegetables, and then roasting. I can't do that in 30 minutes. To wash, cut, and prep, that alone is more than 10 minutes. And then you gotta bake them for like 20. So I made you again? You again. Guy Fieri? The Guy Fieri villager again? It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. So just... Oh, you're so lucky I don't have my fishing net. Oh, you're so lucky I don't have my fishing net. Oh, you would have been fucked up. You would have been fucked up. Oh, you're so lucky I don't have my fishing net. Someone needs to learn a lesson. You know what? Wilbur can't learn a lesson either because I don't have my fishing net. Oh, he would have get fucked. He brought me to Angus twice. He would have been fucked up. He's so lucky I don't have my fishing net. He's so lucky I don't have a fishing net. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about cooking when you work from home. And even, like, it should be more convenient, but it's not. It's almost like I didn't leave the office. Like, I'm still ordering food most of the time. Because, once again, when I'm making vegetables, right? To wash, prep, and then season vegetables, more than 10 minutes. To cook them, 20 minutes, you know? And then, what else had I've been having, these, like, tuna patties recently, or like, salmon. I think, if you want to be fancy, they're called, like, croquets. I've been having croquets recently. And, even if I skip out a few ingredients, so, the ingredients to the croquet, if you give a fuck, you can make it yourself. They're pretty good, actually. It's tuna or salmon. Breadcrumbs, eggs, no measurements, figure it out. Salt and pepper, garlic powder, and then you can add onion and scallion. Or onion and green onion. Red onion and green onion. And so, if I don't have the time, I just skip out on the onion because I don't have time to cut an onion. I'm working from home, right? It's better if I make food myself, but it just adds to the process when you have to cut the onion. And so, I don't cut the onion, and I just have the tuna, breadcrumbs, the egg, and I mix it. So it's like a good consistency for me to fry. Because then you gotta fry them, right? You can't just make one gigantic tuna pan. I guess you could just make one gigantic tuna pancake. Excuse me, I burped again. What was I saying? I was going on a tangent. Oh, to cook these tuna patties or salmon patties, whichever one you use. I prefer salmon patties, but tuna is less expensive. So to make these tuna patties, you have to shape them. Look at Joey. A duck wearing a bear shirt. Thick ass eyebrows. You have to, so once again, you can't just make one giant tuna patty. So you have to, like, split it up, and you have to make, like, multiple patties. It doesn't matter how many cans of tuna you use. You're not just making one tuna patty because of all the extra ingredients. You can make, with one can of tuna, I've never just used one, but you could probably make, like, I want to say 4 croquets. And so, I use sometimes 2 cans, sometimes 3 cans, it depends. If I have 3 cans, I'll use all 3. But if I have more than that, I'll probably just use 2. And I have to make like 6 of them. And then I gotta fry them both on each side so they're at least brown. That takes about, like, that whole process, without even cutting the onion, I want to say 25 minutes. Then I only have 5 minutes to eat it. Like, it sucks only having a 30-minute lunch break. The 30-minute lunch break is the problem, right? Not that I work from home. Because if I worked from home and I had an hour on my lunch break, that'd be perfect. If I work from home but I still had an hour on my lunch break, I feel like I'd have more time to cook. I wouldn't have to eat out. You know, I feel like I'm getting really aggressive about this, but this is what I'm serious about. I want to, like, make food at home, but I never have the time, so I have to prep everything. So I prep my shrimp that I'm probably going to have for the next 4 days, literally, because I cooked 3 pounds of shrimp. Because if you have a Sam's Club around you, I don't know how far Sam's Clubs go out. I think they're all over America, kind of like Walmart's, but I don't remember. So, if you have a Sam's Club near you, in the shrimp section, they should have shrimp in bulk. It's like 3 pounds of shrimp for $17, which seems like a lot, but 3 pounds is also a lot. And shrimp is generally expensive. Like, you could get less for about as much at just, like, your local grocery store. That isn't Aldi. I should go to Aldi and check out their shrimp prices. Does Aldi have shrimp? They should. I love Aldi. Oh, she's cute. Hi, Rosie. Oh, she is adorable. Oh, ew. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's one of the cutest. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm sick about it. Get the fuck away from me. No, I love her. I think she's adorable. I think Coco's cuter, but I think Rosie's precious. Like, she's one of the villagers that's cute and is meant to be cute that I actually find to be adorable. Her and, my girl June and, the other one. I forget her name. Oh my God, I forget her name. She's a cub. I forget her name. Does it start with a P? Hold on. You guys want to Google something together? We're going to Google something together. Google. Oh, wow. I just seen a dog on the news site that looks like my dog. Google. What was I looking up? Animal. Can you hear my loud ass keyboard? Animal Crossing cubs? Because it's a cub, right? What's her name? Alright, that's not June, though. Isle? Cherry Chester Cupcake. Oh, they should bring back Cupcake. June. What's that? Oh, wow, I can't. I suddenly can't pronounce her name. I suddenly cannot pronounce her name. Pico? Pico. Is that her name? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think her and June are the cutest. And I like them both. They have the same haircut. Poco. They should bring back Poco, too. Pudge, what a hideous cub. Stitches, who we're looking for now, my baby. Vladimir, terrifying. I like Murphy, too. The cubs are cute. Now that I think about it, we haven't seen a cub yet. We haven't even seen a cub yet. So is that good or bad? Are our chances up or down? Because we haven't seen a cub yet. What's the consensus? Move around again. Oh my god. I have to work tomorrow. Does whether you work tomorrow affect your sleep schedule or not? So since I work from home and I just have to essentially drag myself to the next room, I stay up at degenerate hours. I'm probably gonna stream till degenerate hours too. Actually, this is recording. I don't know how much space I have, so maybe not, because I'm streaming and recording. So if I can't go I should have space for 3 hours. If I can go for 3 hours, I'm gonna go for 3 hours. Oh, dude, I love Mo. Can I talk about it? Can I talk about it? Because I'm going to. Because this is my stream. I love Mo. I feel like a lot of people would think he's ugly. I think he's ugly in like a super charming way. You know what gets me? To be completely honest, it's how big Mo. Turn around. It's his pattern. Whoops. It's his pattern first of all, and then how big his eyes are, and then his like little smile. Like, sure, he has like jaundice or whatever. What's that? Is it jaundice? What's that disease that makes your eyes yellow? Like, he's kind of creepy, and sure, he has jaundice, but he's adorable. I'd get him a new hoodie though. I'd change his outfit and that's it, and I think he'd be exponentially cuter. But I think he's already cute, and I think that's an unpopular opinion. I think Mo is one of the ugliest villagers that I find to be cute. I wonder if there's anyone that likes Barreled. That like thinks Barreled is cute. I don't understand how you can. But hello. I don't understand how you can find Barreled cute. However, to each their own, really, you know? Everyone has their preferences. And Barreled is just not mine, personally. You know what is my preference though? Stitches, who we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen any cub, and I think that's crazy. We haven't even seen June or Pico. I love June or Pico. I'm not gonna take them, but I will, if I see them, I'll be like, oh, like I'll be very sad about it if I do see them. What the cubs are they? Like, now I'm just going through the cubs to see who I like and who I don't like. I'm not a gigantic fan of Chester. Me and Judy have personal beef. Pudge, listen, I hate Vladimir. I've decided. Pudge is an interesting one, truly and honestly. I think they're ugly, but in a charming way. kind of like Mo. So Mo is, but I think Mo is cute though. He's one of the ugliest villagers that I find to be cute. Whereas Chester is one of the ugliest villagers that I find to be Pudge is one of the ugliest villagers that I find to be charming. You know what I mean? Where am I going? Is this a repeat? Oh, it's not. Okay. I thought this was Bud. I was about to lose my mind. Hello? Okay. Rex. What a basic name. Rex. What a dog name. I used to really want to be a vet when I was a kid. And then I seen a TikTok of a bunch of vets. And the girl filming was like, what's a dog name that you're sick of hearing? And they were like, Bailey, Rex. There was more, obviously. But I feel like Bailey is such a common dog name. Bailey and Rex are super common dog names. There's a YouTuber that has a kid named Rex, isn't there? Brittany. Oh my god, I forget her last name. I used to watch her when I was like 11. Pretty sure her kid is named Rex. And Tim the Tatman, he's a streamer and YouTuber. His kid also has a kind of dog name. Not to shit on his kid's name, obviously, but like in terms of commonality, his son's name, I think it's like Brewster or something. It's not Brewster. It's not Brewster. That's the pigeon in the museum. Wait, it might be because they call him Brew, don't they? I think his kid's name is Brewster. I don't remember. I can just look it up. Hold on. Because like I don't want to like besmirch isn't the word I'm looking for, but like just say it incorrectly. Hold on. Tim the Tatman. Wait, first of all. Okay, Tim the Tatman. No. Brewer. It's Brewer, and they call him Brew. Which I think is close enough to Brewster. I think that's close enough for me to be considered correct, actually. Hey, I like her. Pashmina. Pashmina the goat. I think she's kind of cute. I'm so glad I just looked up how to change these settings because that lag was crazy. And I didn't even realize until like the damn near end of the stream. I didn't realize the delay was due to that as well. It's crazy. Crazy insanity, some would say. I'm some that would say that. I'm the some that would say that, you know? If I don't find stitches, how long do you think this series can last? Like, not like relevancy wise, like, how long do you think it'll take me? I seen someone said that they found stitches in 800, not seen, it's a video. Someone spent 800 tickets trying to find stitches. If you don't know, that's 2 entire pockets full of tickets. 2 entire pockets. Now, I normally, in my villager hunts, after 30 tickets. And some of those villager hunts are like 40 minutes long. So, 800? If she didn't cut that, that'd be like 16 hours. Hey! This, what's her name? Tasha. I like Tasha. I like her aesthetic. I like her colors. That's a good squirrel. That's a good squirrel. She's a bad bitch, too. She's giving, like, student. She's giving dark academia. Dark academia. I can never take myself seriously. You guys remember the show Cheaters? At my hair salon, I don't know what channel she goes to or how she has it, but she'll put on Cheaters, and it's insane. I think that like I don't know. I just feel like you couldn't pay me enough to put my face on Cheaters. Apparently, they'll film the people, and then they'll like pay them, and be like, so that way they're paid for their likeness. They can't say that they weren't paid for their likeness and therefore don't consent to it. They pay them to have their likeness on TV. Well, for them to show their faces on TV as cheaters, like forever. And they take that. I'm like, absolutely not. This is the most embarrassing moment of my life. Violet again. This is actually the worst repeat that you could show me. Violet. And by repeat, like not in the same stream, but literally in the last one that ended like, at this point an hour ago. But yeah. Get her the fuck away from me. Oh, let me look for just, well, I don't want to do this on every island, but I want to look for, DIYs. To a friend I've yet to meet, I was cleaning and found this DIY recipe written on a piece of paper that I'd use as a bookmark. I've entrusted my recipe to the sea in the hope someone makes it. So she just littered in the ocean for no reason. She littered in the ocean in hopes that someone would eventually pick it up. Don't do that. Just litter in the ocean in the hopes that eventually someone's going to pick up this DIY recipe too. Not even like money, just something useless. Pansy table. To me, if I get on all fours, I'll be a pansy table. Sorry. Bossa Nova? That's something else I gotta look up. What did he just call me? Bell-bottom Bossa Nova? It sounds good. It says it has boss in it. Another music genre. Dude, Wilbur is culturally educated in terms of music history. Right? He's never like bell-bottom hard rock. You know what I mean? It's never anything modern. Bell-bottom baroque. So I'm listening to something. I don't know if it's what's it called in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? Etiquette. If it's rude to stream and listen to something at the same time. May or may not be, but it's like I can still like focus, you know? I'm just listening to a video as well. Oh yeah, dude, I was talking about cheaters earlier. And in the same vein, How to Catch a Predator. What a wild show. It's even wilder how that show ended. Or not how, but like why the show ended. But let me tell you something. If that man didn't off himself, that would have been their #1 episode. That would have been the #1 episode if he didn't off himself. Look at Klaus. I think Klaus is super cool. Klaus? I think Klaus is super cool. That would have been the #1 episode because he was like a senator or something. It would have been crazy like if he just got arrested. But before they could even like get there with the cameras and everything, he offed himself, and so they ended the show because of it. They were like, whoa, this can lead people to really, like, yeah, like, people have offed themselves over less. Like, why didn't you think of this before? I don't want to fly. No, no, I want to go. No, go away. She looks nervous. Ursula. I got her eyebrows are naturally worried. You guys know Amran, the NSFW streamer. She streams on. Sorry, I almost used baby voice entirely. She streams on Twitch. So once again, that's like that's my like one cringe thing I'm allowed to do and should be able to get away with is baby talk. Everybody gets one. Anyway, she's a Twitch streamer, is what I almost said. And she does like NSF, not necessarily, well, NSFW stuff, yeah. Like sometimes she'll stream in only her bra and underwear. Sometimes she'll do like ASMR, like whisper stuff, like weird stuff. And while she's doing that, she admits that she like watches podcasts and like watches TV while she's just trying to do all of this like low key sexy stuff. And I think it's very funny because she'll be like, at that point, you're like completely taken out of the moment, no? like as somebody that's like doing the thing, like you're incredibly not serious about it, you know? While all these other people watching you are very serious about it, you know? Like I can only imagine in the comments such like because I've never waited in her streams to like read chat or anything, and I've never like seen her Twitter or anything. I can only imagine the comments she gets. I didn't see a colorful person, but I'll check over here anyway. Who is this? Oh, Antonio. Hey, Antonio. Nice to see you again. Has anyone seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I haven't seen it yet. Oh my god, I bought the Barbie movie and haven't finished it. I'm so bad at watching movies. The only movie I finished recently was Bottoms, and I loved every moment of Bottoms. It was hilarious. It had a bunch of pretty girls in it. PJ, can we talk about PJ? Because the way they were doing PJ was crazy. Like, they were pretending like she was annoying and like getting on their nerves, and that like nobody wanted her. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, put PJ on a college campus. Watch the lesbians flock to her. Like, alright, dude, let alone a high school. Are we kidding? The girls are around PJ. We're literally kidding right now. Anyway, I just thought it was hilarious. And then could the untalented, unfunny gays come to the office? Guess that's you guys. What kind of principal? Like, what kind of school is this? What kind of school is this? I want pasta, not because I'm hungry, but because I just want pasta. But it's too late to eat. Does anyone do that? Like, they just want something, not because they're hungry? Who is that? Let's save some time here. Get my binoculars out. Who is that? Turn around. Whoop. Oh, she's kind of scary. She's kind of scary. What's her name, though? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, so I have to check. Bon Bon. Oh, nice. Nice, Bon Bon. How many tickets did I use? Since this is filled up, I don't know how much I think it started here. And I think I had like 7 here. So I think I've used 30, 40, 41. Because I started with 7. And then, no, like, hold on, let me word this in a way that makes sense. There was 7 in the first, like, part, and then it was 10, 10, 10. And I think, okay, alright, cool. So I'm almost done with all these, which would be 47 at this point. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. I'm excited to get back to Stardew as well. I haven't played Stardew since, or like my main Stardew save. I haven't played it since my last Stardew video, I'm pretty sure. Because there's so much. I'm hallucinating. I thought I seen a DIY. There's so much to do, and then Pashmina again. That's crazy. It's crazy. I wish that wasn't a thing. There's so much in Stardew. And then the 1. I don't think the 1.6 update came out yet. My game hasn't updated anyway, because I have another save I've been playing. My game hasn't updated, so the 1.6 update, I want to play more Stardew, so that when I get to the 1.6 update, I'm essentially just playing the update and not finding out all the old stuff again, you know what I mean? That makes sense? So I've been loving Stardew lately. I made a new save and everything. And I've been going through it super fast, because I have cheats, but not like to where it's like super cheaty. All I'm doing is so I can run faster, but the thing about playing with cheats in any game is that it kind of ruins trying to play the original game again. Like, I can't imagine playing The Sims 4 without MC Command Center, and I can't imagine playing Stardew without my move speed being on at least 3, because I accidentally opened the game without cheats once, and I was disgusted with how slow I was going. I thought something was wrong with the game, but then I went fishing and have a fishing cheat on, because fishing in Stardew Valley is one of the worst things to do in Stardew Valley. And when I had to like actually try to balance the thing, I was like, oh, my cheats are off. This sucks. And it's crazy that I didn't notice, because I also have like a mod that makes the houses look different. I didn't even notice the houses. I noticed the move speed first. I was like, wow, I have to play with move speed on at least 3. And I wish I could have cheats for Animal Crossing. To 1, get Wilbur and Orville to say less, to talk less. 2, be faster. I would love to run fast. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, this is my second boyfriend. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry. So as everyone knows, Roscoe is my husband. There was a short stint where I had Spike on my island. Let's look at him. Now, let me go through this. Sorry. His name is Spike. Super cool, right? He has curly hair. He is one of my least favorite colors, though. I do not like the color orange, but he has curly hair. Look at his pretty eyes. They're all slanted and upturned. How pretty. He has bandages. His horn is gold. His horn is gold. Do you own anything that's gold? You probably don't, but Spike's entire horn is made of gold. And he's wearing gold bangles. He is just that cool. Like, he's literally that guy. He's literally that guy. So I had a short stint with Spike. But me and Roscoe are still dating, so it's a whole thing. But this is a different island. This isn't, oh yeah, this is a Droa. So on my southern hemisphere island, we can't get him now because it's a Stitches hunt. How inappropriate. But if we come across Spike again, not in this hunt, but if we come across Spike again in the future, we're getting Spike. Because on a Droa, I'm single. On, oh yeah, I am married. I have a polyamorous relationship. On, oh yeah, where I'm married to Roscoe and dating Shino. I'm single on a Droa. I'm single on my southern hemisphere island, okay? I can date whoever I want. If I want to date Spike again, I will date Spike again, okay? Or Zell. Or Lopez. There's a lot of villagers that I find attractive. Or Diana. Love Diana. Anka is too... She's quite literally like a queen. And I feel inferior dating her. And I might be like, you can't date in Animal Crossing. Don't crush my dreams. Shut up. I can date in whatever game I want to, you know? Baldur's Gate? I haven't played Baldur's Gate yet. I've been waiting to play it with you guys. I've been waiting to like record it and post it. So I haven't played Baldur's Gate yet. But I know that there's dating in that game. So I'm excited for that. But it also just looks like a very fun game outside of that. But, you know, I treat everything as a dating simulator, so... Because I don't date in real life, so why not, you know? And Baldur's Gate is a fantasy dating simulator. That sounds amazing. I love fantasy and dating sims. Not necessarily a dating sim, but like a fantasy game in which I could date in, you know? Love that. Sounds hilarious and fun. And then I also want... There's a Stardew mod where you can make any player... Not any player. Any NPC can be dateable. I want that as well. I I really want that. The thing about it is, I don't think you could have them all active at once. Like, there's one mod where you can date Robin. Carlos, how cute. How cute and funny is the name Carlos for this little ram? Look at him. Anyway, because there's a mod where you can date Robin, but it inevitably has to change the story between her and Demetrius. So there isn't a mod where you can date Robin and Demetrius like at the same time, because Demetrius has to get remarried, because somebody has to be the carpenter if it can't be Robin. But I'd love to date Robin. I love a working woman. I like Leah too, though. Like, Leah's the closest that you can get to Robin. So most people that want to date Robin just date Leah. Also, notice, playing Stardew with a different character, I really like the characters that go to work.
Right?
Oh my god.
Has like a widow's...
I had I had another video going, and my headphone died, and I was listening to the video in it, and it played out loud. That almost never happens. What was I saying? Oh, I like the characters that can work. Like, if you married Penny in Stardew Valley, and you, she'll be at the house, but she also still goes to work, which her job is teaching the kids in Stardew Valley. Like, there's only 2 kids, so she teaches Jazz and, Vincent. And I love that. I love that she still goes to work. If you marry Emily, I'm pretty sure Emily still goes, someone has to work at the bar, so she still goes to the bar. But a lot of the jobless ones, and then Shane and Sam become jobless. If you go the, like, community center route, they become jobless. And then Shane, like, just takes care of chickens, I think. I never married Shane, I wouldn't know. And I'm not gonna marry Shane. A lot of people like Shane. I don't get it, and I'll never get it. I've talked about this before. I just don't get it, and I'll never get it. People are like, oh my god, it's his character arc. He changes. I've never been that bitch. I've never been that bitch to want to change someone. Like, that does not speak to me. This is a horse? Oh, dude, it's Elmer again. This is weird. Well, this is weird. So, we've seen Elmer twice, Pashmina twice, Violet twice. We've seen someone else twice, and I was going to hit Wilbur for it. But I forget who that was. But we've seen 4 villagers twice. And I just feel like we haven't been looking for long enough for this to be happening, you know? We've only used like 40-something tickets. This is too early, babe. Wilbur, take your sunglasses off. Maybe you can't see. Look straight. How are we ending up on the same island? He's pissing me off. I don't know if you can tell. I think I'm gonna stream every day until, because this is just so convenient. Like, I'm obviously going to also upload the cut down version of these streams. However, it just feels really convenient to be streaming the Stitches on. It's also fun. I like streaming. And then I feel less bad about not uploading if I'm streaming, to be honest. Because right now, like, it's just like I'm recording, you know? If you guys are in the chat, I speak to you sometimes, and then, not sometimes, I'll speak to you always, but I've said my hellos, and then I just upload it later, you know? I just edit it, make it shorter, upload it. And I feel less bad. I feel a lot less bad, you know? If this takes 800 tickets, you know what? I feel like, you know what? We're in it to win it. We're in it for the long haul. Is that Renee? Renee. The bully. She just looks like she'll bully you, personally. I'm scared for my life every time I see her. I love this little bauble thing. When I bought my Nook Miles tickets, because I obviously bought these Nook Miles tickets, he also gave me a bauble So normally when you buy Nook Miles tickets, they ask you to come to their island with your pockets empty and just pick up all the Nook Miles tickets until you can't hold any more. But he dropped all my Nook Miles tickets. Then he kept dropping things, and I was really curious as to how he did that and like how like it had to be a modded Switch and how a modded Animal Crossing account can interact with a not modded one. But I guess it's not that hard, because it really should just affect it on his side. But yeah, he dropped all of my tickets plus an extra 10, and then he dropped this bauble thing that I'm wearing now, a wand. He dropped every gold what's it called, tool. And I didn't like that. First of all, I just paid for the Nook Miles tickets. I'm okay with just getting what I paid for. But also, like, the fun in games like this is getting there, you know? And so he kind of took away those achievements for me, because once I picked up the golden tools, I got the Nook Miles tickets for them, and I'm like, oh, well, now I have nothing to work toward then. It was fine, though. I was going to get him eventually, but he dropped a bunch of gold, too, and I was like, I don't need all this on this account. Like, so most of the gold I gave to my Oya account, because my Oya account is the one where I want Anka. And when I get Anka, I'm going to give her her entire own gold setup, her entire yard. Baby, baby, my baby. I love Cherry so much. Oh, dude, and I have her girlfriend on my island. That's crazy. I have her girlfriend on my island and I'm leaving her. Oh, I have Muffy on my island and no Cherry? That's insane. That's insane. I feel like I almost never see Cherry on I don't know, on islands either. That's crazy. I'm leaving her while her girlfriend's on my island. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, a DIY. That's exactly what I was looking for. If only you were Stitches. How very tragic. I really want pot, and it's not only is it too late to eat, it's too late to cook. You know what I mean? Like, I have to, for the pasta that I want to make, I have to cut an onion. I don't have to cut tomatoes. I have canned tomatoes. I'll just use those. I don't have any green onion, though. I love putting green onion in that pasta. The pasta that I'm thinking about making is like a vodka, not necessarily a vodka sauce, but like a vodka sauce pasta. It's like the orange sauce that you'll see at the store. Then I put onion in it, tomato in it, oil, butter, some butter, not like a whole lot of butter, just like a little bit of butter. And garlic, minced garlic or garlic powder. Either one. But it's like, that's a lot. Who's trying to cut an onion at almost midnight, you know? I guess it's only 11:30. Not necessarily midnight yet. But still, it's way too late to eat. I say that as I'm literally drinking a Monster. Oh, I hear someone coming up the stairs. Ain't no way around it. That song's stuck in my head. Terrible. I got no young hot. That's another sound that I just keep hearing on. Hello? Can I see them? It's a calico. Is that what she's called? Pearl? Pearl, but they made a pun? Pearl? I've seen her before, but I never knew her name. I feel like... dude, the Mandela effect. I feel like her name wasn't Pearl. Like, I know that it's always been Pearl and I'm the wrong... I'm literally wrong. But I just feel like I've seen her before and her name wasn't Pearl. I was gonna call her, like, Carnita or something. Why the fuck would it be Carnita? Why would a bunch of Japanese video game developers... where would they come up with the name Carnita? Granted, they came up with the name Kurlos, so they can do whatever, you know? They're also... Oh, also... The names are... Oh, wait, no, they just translate differently. I don't think they're that different. From Japanese to English, I think they just translate differently. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it way too much. I need an update where I can fly from Nook Mile Island to Nook Mile Island. This feels ridiculous. And if I could mod Animal Crossing, that's what I would do. That's the one thing I would do. I wouldn't put bridges in the ocean. I wouldn't plant trees near cliffs. I would make it so I could go from Nook Mile Island to Nook Mile Island. I'm not even trying to do anything ridiculously impressive. I'm trying to make these processes faster, you know what I mean? I'd also be able to skip, I forgot his name. The frog that, like, takes you on his boat. Is he a frog? Is he a frog? I forget his name. The frog that takes you on a boat to those different islands. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He's at our dock. You know who I'm talking about. I would make it so when I hit a button, he stops singing and we just go to the island. Right? I don't have to speed it up or, like, just one button, just one time. Is this Jacques? I feel like I always pronounce this incorrectly. Jock? No. Jacques. I don't care. He looks like a DJ. He looks like a DJ. Did I make that up or is that, like, canon? Because he looks like a DJ to me. I think it's the facial hair. He looks like a DJ that doesn't make a lot of money. Like, he's a stoner. And I love making up canons for the villagers. Jacques is a stoner and a DJ. And he obviously doesn't make a lot. But the money he does make, he spends on weed. Because because that's the only one. Excuse me, Albert. Whenever I see, like, a blonde person with a beard like that, he gets high. All the time. There's no way you're straight edge. Or you just don't smoke with that, like, with that little goatee. But you can't always judge a book by its cover. Most of the time you can, and I encourage you to. No, I'm joking. But Jacques, definitely. That's my headcanon for him. I wish they put more extinct animals in Animal Crossing. Like, I know they never have before, but you know how we only have like 4 octopuses? They should have, like, I don't know, ferrets. Like, you know. They actually shouldn't. I feel like less villagers would be great. It would make it easier to find stitches, theoretically. But it wouldn't, because even with, what, 300 tickets, the chances of you seeing every villager once are low. Because I've already had 4 duplicates, and I've only used like about 40 something tickets. In a perfect world, though, every ticket... Let me open this real fast. In a perfect world, though, every ticket would be a different villager. But this isn't a perfect world, you know? And they also hate me. Animal Crossing literally hates me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's still 40-something, because my first pile had 70. Zucker, speaking of the octopuses, the octopi... A little takoyaki. I love Zucker. I think he's so cute. I do hate when he stalks me. I thought when I first started this game, someone was like, you should see the octopus the least because there's only 3 of them. At the time, there was only 3. So they're like the rarest villagers. That person lied. I don't know where they got that information from. It's not true. I literally see Zucker all the time. When I was looking for Shino, I seen Zucker so many times I almost had a panic attack because I thought he was following me. I said my Switch is listening to me and they know that I'm sick of Zucker. And then they showed him to me like 4 more times. I was gonna cry and panic because I was like, how do they know? How do they know? And also, if they're so fucking rare, why am I seeing not just octopi all the time, but the same one? Like, you're lying. Like, I don't think this is, like, all, like, these 0s and 1s are sabotaging me, you know? Because it obviously has to be random, but it can't be that random if they're, like, deliberately keeping Stitches away from me. And Anka. I think I've seen Raymond once, but I've never seen Stitches or Anka, ever. And you know what's crazy? I I was like so confused by that at some, because I've done so many villager hunts. I've had this game since 2020 and I've done so many hunts, right? I was like, that's impossible. Like, that can't be the case. I literally looked up, can you find Anka or Stitches on it? I looked it up. Can you find Anka on a mystery island or whatever? And they were like, yeah, I found Anka on my second ticket. I found Stitches on only my third ticket. Stitches was my second random, like, he was one of my starter villagers. Like, hello? What are you people doing? How are you? There's no way you're that lucky. Your third ticket, you found Anka one time? I think everyone's lying, personally. I think I'm being gaslit by internet strangers. It happens. But that shit pissed me off because I literally had to look it up because I was never seen Anka or Stitches ever. Granted, there was, once again, that YouTube video. She found Stitches after 800 tickets. I think I gave up. No. Yeah, no, I definitely think I would have given up at like 500. I don't even know how many tickets Shino took. I think Shino took about 400, actually. Or like 372. Shino took a lot of tickets. Because there were 2 videos that I recorded looking for Shino that I didn't even upload. because my attitude was so negative, and I hate whiners and complainers. But I was only whining and complaining. It was so funny. It's funny to me now, but at the time I was listening to it and I was like, oh my god, I just sound like such a just such a bitch. I just sound like so, because I was over it for real. But then I found her and I was the happiest I've ever been in all the time I've spent playing Animal Crossing. That was the happiest I've been playing Animal Crossing, was when I found Shino. That's what happened to be when I find Stitches finally. Once again, if you don't know this, Anka is our golden snitch. I want to keep saying it because I don't think I'll find Anka. I don't think I'll find either. But I just want to put it out there. If I find Anka before Stitches, she is our golden snitch. And then the thing about it is, I don't even want Anka on Adroa. I want Anka on Oya, my main island. So, when I get Anka, or to win, like I'm being suddenly very confident. If I ever find Anka on this island, Adroa, I will try to get her kicked out so that I can have her on Oya instead. I was gonna do that with Marlo. Oh, dude, is this Norma? I called that one cow Norma. No, this is Tipper. Who is Norma? Did I make that? I didn't make it up. There's a cow named Norma. Is she pink? Is she white? What does Norma look like? I think I called Patty Norma. I did. I called Patty Norma. Did they change villager names recently? I'm about to look up some Animal Crossing updates because this is getting out of hand. Because I could have sworn Pearl's name wasn't always Pearl. And now that brown cow is named Patty. When I thought I think there is a pink cow named Norma, actually. She was also stalking me at some point. Ouch, I'm sitting very uncomfortably. Have you guys seen that chair? So if it's one thing I love, one thing really niche and weird that I love, it's desk chairs. And there was this chair going viral, I want to say. Well, I don't know if viral is the right word, but there's this chair trending on TikTok, and I even got an ad for it. It's a desk chair, because my TikTok algorithm knows I love desk chairs. And it was a really wide chair with no armrest. And they were dubbing it like the cross-legged chair, like the chair you could sit cross-legged in. And I was like, what are you talking about? You can sit cross-legged in any chair. Why do I need an extra wide chair? Because when I sit cross-legged, it's not like my knees are always on, like, do they have to be on the ground? Like, what are you doing? Like, you can sit cross-legged in almost every chair. Not even, pretty much every chair. Unless it has, like, the armrest with the, like, the side is fully blocked. Because my chair has the armrest where the arms can go up. And because of that, there's, like, a space. My knees can just fit in that space. Sorry, I'm rearranging how I'm sitting. I'm also sitting on 2 pillows. I want one of those. I should get situated before I talk. I want one of those like kitten paw seat fluffers. Wow, this is why I need editing. There's like it's really cute. It's literally everywhere. Like if you look up like seat pillow, like desk chair seat pillow, it's probably one of the first things that'll come up. It's like a kitten paw pillow. It's very cute. But also, in my time of being obsessed with desk chairs, there are these chairs. Excuse me. In like China, the Philippines, like Rocket. I shouldn't even talk to her. I shouldn't even talk to her. Look at her. Okay, a Rocket is camp, but not in like a Naomi way. Rocket is camp in like a monochrome outfit, like clearly a racer. I don't know. She's camp, but not in a way that I like. You know, she's doing too much. She's doing too much camp, not in a good way. How about that? Anyway, desk chairs. So this is super important. My desk chair obsession. There's these chairs that are in like China, the Philippines, mostly Asia. They're like super fluffy. I've only seen them in white, but they're these like super fluffy, super fluffy, super soft chairs that have like footrest as well. And they're like only in those countries. Every time I look it up or try to like image search, like a website from the Philippines will show up, or a website completely in Mandarin will show up, or like some dupe on AliExpress will show up. I'm not ordering a desk chair from AliExpress. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm dumb? Especially like a fluffy desk chair, reclines, has a footrest, $30. Are you kidding me? My chair that I have now was more than that. And this chair is falling apart. It's just a basic like gaming chair essentially. It's not a great chair, and it was more than $30. And you want me to believe that I can get this super fluffy, super soft, super big chair with a footrest that reclines? You want me to believe that I can get it for $30 on AliExpress? Or do you think I'm a fool? They think I'm stupid, and that's what's offensive. Because what are you talking about? So I've never gotten it. So I'm hoping one day there's a legitimate, or like someone leads me to a legitimate website that like gives you that like ships you things from China. Like so serious. And I'll pay good money for it too. I just want that chair. I haven't checked eBay or anything yet, but the chairs look so soft. Maybe I'll post them on Twitter. I have a mini thread of me looking of me talking about chairs on Twitter. I don't do anything on Twitter. I barely post on Twitter. That reminds me. We're gonna hold on. That reminds me. Hold on. Stay here. Hold on. I need to do a thing real fast. Why's my Twitter here twice? I just be doing stuff, huh? I just be doing stuff. I just remembered to put my socials in the description. And my Twitter is here twice because I didn't put my Tumblr. What is my Tumblr? I don't post on Tumblr. I have my Tumblr just to like kind of keep the URL. But I do not use it. I do not post there. Am I even logged in? What happened to this website? I don't... Okay, I'm not logged in. Okay, you know what? For now, who really cares about my Tumblr? I just expressed that I don't use it, so. Alright, back to the game. Ain't no way around it. Oh, Opal. I love Opal. I think Opal's pretty. I like the fact that she's green, and I think that she's cool. I don't think I've ever had an elephant on my island, actually. Ever. But if I do get an elephant on my island, it will be Opal. Do you think it'd be too late to order pasta? It would be. it would be, and it'd be ridiculous. Actually, there's a place around me. It's a pizza place. It's become one of my favorite pizza places. They serve pasta. The last time I had it though, the noodles, like the sauce was fine, but the noodles were like mushy, and it upset me. It upset me. Not like beyond belief or anything, but like, I just think it's really hard to fuck up spaghetti, you know? I just think it's really hard to fuck up pasta. Because as long as the sauce is good, what are you doing? You know, like, to fuck up the noodles themselves is insane to me. Especially as a pizza place, hello? You haven't perfected the amount of noodles that you have to make at what temperature, like, you know what I mean? And how long they have to be there for them to not be mushy. I feel like that's the bare minimum, too, for pasta. is noodles that hold. Like, what the hell? That was a short tangent, but that was serious. But they also have like rigatoni and lasagna, so maybe I should try something else and see if that's better. But their pizza is also A1, so I could just get pizza and be fine. Jump over the river. Jesus. Ooh, I know her. Peanut. Oh, how cute. I wish that she was aesthetically more like a peanut. I like, I guess that'd be too on the nose. I like the animals that look like food. Like Meringue, how she has like a strawberry horn. And her name is Meringue. I think that's super cute and super fun. I have faith in my heart that I'll find stitches. I have a lot of faith in my heart that I will get to stitches soon, actually. And what do I mean by soon? Who knows? Oh, also, with this being streamed, you guys can see exactly how long it takes. My Shino hunt was streamed, so I feel like people don't understand how long I was looking for her. But let me tell you something. And it's been July 9th on this island since July, actually. I feel like at some point I was in real time with this island. So I was explaining how, oh, who's that? Who is that? She's pretty. Portia? I've definitely seen her, but I just forgot her name. She's kind of a bad bitch. I love her. I was explaining how I was listening to something and streaming at the same time. I'm listening right now to Catch a Predator. Don't know if you guys remember Catch a Predator. I talked about this before earlier, literally earlier, about how it ended and why it ended, and why it ended was sad. But what they do is they have decoy boys and girls, and my least favorite thing, so the decoy girls, well, first of all, they're supposed to be like 12, 13, but the way they dress is giving like 10, 11, like they'll quote unquote like flirt with these grown men online or whatever, being like, what else do you want to do? And the creepy grown men will be like, I want to kiss you and hug you, or like shit like that, right? And the dudes will show up and the girls will be like in overalls and a hat, and I'm like, have you seen a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old recently? They're wearing the trends, mama. But I guess if they dress like like the common teenager, they might look a bit older, but they want to look as young as possible, the girls. And the girls look pretty young. The decoy boys, first of all, the decoy boys, what makes me mad about them, they're terrible decoys, because they'll be way too confident. They'll be like, hey, what's up? So what you gonna do? Did you bring the stuff? Like, What 14-year-old boy is so confident speaking to a grown man they never met in their life? That's literally trying to sleep with them. Everybody knows, even the teenagers know, that adults sleeping with them is illegal. Everyone knows sleeping with minors is illegal. Everyone knows 18 is the age of consent. So, I cannot stand when I'll do Tasha again. She's a bad bitch. I don't want to be too mad, but like, let's calm down. I didn't want to meet you again. Anyway, so what young man, not even young man, kid, 13, 14-year-old boys is who they're like trying to, represent or like trying to act like. Inviting these grown men into their parents' home is like, hey man, what's up? What's going on? So what do you want to do? Did you bring, like, why are you asking so many questions? Are you a cop? Like, the decoy men will talk like cops, like, and the decoy men, they'll be like 24 and they'll look 24, like they'll look older. Like, they'll have to shave. Why are you getting decoys that have to shave to even pretend to resemble like a 14-year-old? Like, they're clearly old. They'll be balding, like they'll have, dude, the girls look fine. The men look like men. Those are not decoy boys. Those are just dudes. Like, it's like you're clearly their big brother. Like, bring out the child. That's probably what they're asking for. Like, bring out the child. You're clearly in college. At least in college. Let me tell you something. Oh my god. See, look, love streaming. This is very fun. However, this is what would be cut out if I wasn't streaming and I was just recording. But it's about the same it's literally the same process otherwise. I didn't tell anyone outside of my house that I was streaming. I should have asked my best friend. I should have asked her to... dude, I should have asked her to check the first stream for me to see if it was lagging. Because, dude, I streamed for a whole hour. An hour and 45 minutes, it said. And the entire thing was laggy and gross. And I only, like, really figured it out or noticed when I just kept... Ew, was this Freckles? Ew, turn her fire off. Turn her fire off. She doesn't... Ew, turn her fire off. She doesn't deserve to be warm. Well, that's rude. Anyway, 1 hour and 45 minutes of just gross, laggy stream. Like, hello? Gross, laggy, buffery stream. Sick in the head. Sick and twisted. This is so sick and freaking twisted. Sick and twisted. Dude, my niece, so I don't know if you have, I don't know, if you have children around you, right, and they're playing Toca World or anything, right, a bunch of things have boba, because boba is trendy among, like, young adults and teenagers, and whatever is trendy amongst young adults and teenagers, they try to put in video games and things like that, and then so kids think it's cool and trendy and they want to try it too. I finally gave my 7-year-old niece boba. She wanted strawberry boba with strawberry balls, and I gave her milk tea because the original boba is milk tea. And she finally tried it and she didn't like it, but she mentions boba all the time. She's like, "Ooh, boba! They have boba!" Because she's 7 years old and she just thinks it's super cool that there's boba, and that she sees boba and that she sees the teens and young adults have boba, so she also wants to have boba, and that's literally all it is. But she finally tried it and she was like, "It's okay." And then she sipped it again. She was like, "I kind of like it." And then she sipped it again and she was like, "I don't like it." And so, and I thought that was funny. And I was like, "Okay, if you don't like it, throw it away." And she was like, "The whole thing?" I was like, "Yeah." Because it was $6 that I wasted. So I understand why she was like, "You want me to throw away the whole thing?" Because she knows I spent money on it, but it's whatever. Flurry? Hey, Flurry. I didn't hate having Flurry, but I'd rather not have her again, you know? She's also a fitting winter villager. I have to use the bathroom. I've been drinking water in this monster for like a minute. Is that another TikTok sign I have in my head? Take off. Take off. Is there an English version of Take Off? You probably don't know what I'm saying. There's a song called Take Off by by a Chinese group called the Wavy. They speak Mandarin in their songs. It's a Chinese group. There's a song called Take Off, and I love that song. And I haven't looked up the English version. Most like K-pop groups and like C-pop groups will have their songs in the main language and then a song in English. And the English version always has worse lyrics. Listen, you might be like, it has worse lyrics because you can understand the lyrics. And you're probably right. But it's like, they make, like, it's so, like, it's so surface level basic that it's almost offensive. But I love the song Take Off. And I sing any shitty lyrics that Take Off has. Buzz. Buzz is a cool guy, I can tell. I can tell Buzz is a cool... What kind of island is this? This, like, spiral, like, lake island? This is a certain island, isn't it? It's like a special island. My favorite island is Trash Island. I love Trash Island. A lot of people don't because, like, why are you just fishing out trash? Like, you don't get any money from that. But I love to, like, put trash everywhere on my island when I'm making, like, a city island. I feel like I should try a city island again. I tried once and I failed miserably. I feel like I should try it again. Because I'm always going back to, like, the low-key elegant core. Like the all stone, poorly spaced out, you know what I mean? Like, most of the island is just padding and empty space. I'm always going back to that. But I love, like, a crowded city island. Ah, damn it. Where's the... Okay. Hello? Oh! I like Boomer. I think Boomer's the cutest. I love the villagers that remind me of old men. Or just old people in general. But there's not a lot of villagers that remind me of old women, actually. A lot of the snobs, actually, how they speak is kind of mature. But, like, physically. Boomer, that's another one, Dobie. They're all giving old, I love it. It's midnight. We've reached degen hours. Oh, all my degens. All my degenerates. Degen hours. I gotta get up to work for 7. I gotta go to work. I gotta get up for work at 7. I'm actually lying. I actually don't have to get up because I work from home. But my thing is, I'm so not a morning person. It's so hard to get me up that I have to have my alarm to be like 7, 7:30, 7:40. I'm so jealous of people that can just hear an alarm and wake up. That shit does nothing for me. I have to be reminded a bunch of times, hey, get the fuck up. Like, maybe if I did just set it for the time I have to log into work, I'd have some urgency because I'd be like, oh my god, I have to log in. But I don't. I hear the alarm. As soon as I turn that off, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't. Because I just can't bring myself to get up the first time. I have to hear it a bunch of times before I'm actually up. And my brain has to be up first before my body gets up. Everyone's like, get your body up first and then your brain will wake up. My brain's not waking up enough to make me move my body. Do you understand? Like, I just can't. Because I'm just so not a morning person. It's crazy. But if I had to work at night, I would be pissed. To be fair. I used to work, was it like midnight? Not midnight. Noon? Noon to 9 used to be my work schedule when I worked in retail. And it was fine. And then I'd get home at 9 and I'd still be up. And I feel like that was an okay work schedule. But my thing is, excuse me, when I have to do something in like the middle of the day, I have this thing where it's like I can't do anything beforehand. Like, I had to be to work at 12. I couldn't do anything but wait until it was time for go to work. You know what I mean? Like, I'd wake up at like, I don't know, like 9. And then I'd get dressed and just wait. Because I didn't live that far from my job. So I would get up and just get dressed and just wait to go to work. You know? I wouldn't cook. I wouldn't take my dog for a walk. Like, I wouldn't do anything because I have to go to work soon. Even though it wasn't that soon. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I lived like maybe like 7, maybe like 8 minutes away from work. Less than 10 minutes away from work. Like, and I couldn't bring like 4 miles away, right? Rather than minutes. I just couldn't bring myself to do anything beforehand. So that's also what I hate about working late. It's like no matter what like I could go to work at 5 and I'd still be like, oh, I can't do anything. I have to go to work. So working in the morning is great. But you know what's crazy? As much as I hate getting up and I hate waking up, I'd rather work a 6 to 2. I feel like I'd rather pull an all-nighter, to be honest, and then take a nap and then wake up in the middle of the day. And also, I just feel like I don't need all 8 hours of sleep, you know what I mean? I almost never get 8 hours of sleep anyway. I get like maybe 4 to 5. And then I catch up on sleep on the weekends, really. So if I was getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep, still, I feel like I'd still be fine. Like, I worked a 6 to 2. I could still go to sleep at 1 a.m. It'd be fine, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, my phone's on 10%. Aurora? What a pretty name. I used to have a thing. When I was playing The Sims 3 all the time, every day, when I was in high school, when I was playing The Sims 3 all the time, I had a thing where it's like every time I made a new save and I was playing like a family save, I had a thing where I would always name the daughters after princesses. And I swear to you, I did this like for 5 saves in a row. And it's like, how could it be fun if you keep doing this? I don't know. I really had a thing. I'd always name the daughters after princesses. And the first daughter would always be Aurora, and the second daughter would either be Belle or Esmeralda. And I did this so much. And I still love that, but I was like, why did I do that? Like, it was like And it's like, how could I have fun? Because right now, I'm playing The Sims 3. I play The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 now. More than I do The Sims 4 anyway. We will talk about that Sims 4 pack later, by the way. I want to see the trailer before I get to talking shit. I want to talk shit, but I don't have enough details about it to be completely mad yet. So, also haven't bought the horse pack yet. Someone mentioned that. I have not bought the horse pack yet. I just couldn't bring myself to. I don't really get the point of horses in The Sims 4 because it doesn't really make sense like it does in The Sims 3. And there's a bunch of other stuff that The Sims 4 can do that The Sims 3 couldn't. I wouldn't have been mad without horses, you know? If they just kept giving us farm animals, I feel like that would have been fine. But I feel like horses, since you can only make money with, by like riding them, whatever, it made less sense. Anyway, in The Sims 3 now, when I play The Sims 3, it's, I play a save for like every pack. Like I have an Into the Future save, I have a Generation save, I have a World Adventure save. But when I played in high school, I had like 5 packs in high school. Well, now I have every single pack, but I'm pretty sure I had like almost every expansion pack except for Into the Future in high school. And I'll do Gruff. And I still played essentially the same save every single time. Like I would, I'd make a family, not a family, I'd make a wife and a husband. Because Sims 3 Sims are ugly, and I can never find a Sim in The Sims 3 that I found attractive enough that I wanted my Sim to be with. So I would just start everyone with a partner. In The Sims 4, I only make single Sims. Because Sims are now attractive enough. However, in The Sims 3, I always made couples. And then I essentially just have them have the same storyline, dude. Like, the dude was a firefighter. The girl was a daycare worker. They had 3 kids. 2 girls and a boy. Same names. Like, and I had 5 different saves with essentially the same exact... Like, just different Sims. But the same exact family setup, and I don't know why I did that. And then, like, one World Adventure saved. I really love World Adventures. I really loved World Adventures. I still love World Adventures. But I'd have, like, one World Adventure save where I do all this, and then I'd have different, like, they'd have kids, and their kids would have a different lifetime wish, but it would still have to do with World Adventures. Because that's how much I love World Adventures. And I just feel so robbed from the Sims 4 version of, like... quote-unquote adventuring, you know, because it's just a game pack and it has no replayability, whereas The Sims 3 World Adventures has so much replayability. Like, the thing about it is it's such a expansive pack, actually, that you can do everything, and then forget what you did and play it again and have just as much fun. You might be like, and how is it fun? Like, you just gotta figure, there's like actual puzzles that you have to figure out in the game. It's crazy. Like, they put puzzles in The Sims 3. Imagine. Puzzles in The Sims 4. I've never had any complications in The Sims 4. There was a puzzle in The Sims 3 World Adventures that was so complicated, I had to look it up. I had to literally look it. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was there for like 10 minutes because I was like, oh, this Sims 3 puzzle shouldn't be that complicated. It was, and I had to look it up. Oh, Portia again. Interesting. Interesting. Get away from me. She's still giving bad bitch. I actually like her. I don't normally think that the dogs give baddie. Portia's giving baddie. I think it's her outfit. She slays. Electronica? Stovetop socket wrench. Okay. You know what? You can call yourself whatever you want, Wilbur. He keeps calling me music genres, though. You know what's crazy? He didn't call me bell-bottom big back or whatever he was calling me earlier. He didn't call me that again, because I was very offended by it. Can I afford to pick up a fishing net now? I probably can. I'll probably just pay for a fishing net. Just to beat Wilbur's ass, just in case he wants to get sideways again. Oh! Almost finished the whole row. Okay, well that's nice. It'd be nicer if within these next 8 tickets, I found stitches. That'd be the nicest thing that they could do, actually. I went to Dave & Buster's yesterday because it was my friend. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about my friend's birthday. That's why I had to postpone the stream. My friend's birthday was yesterday, and it was the 27th, and I suck. I've known him for, I want to say 3 years. 3 years. I've known him for 3 years, at least. And I forget his birthday every single year. But that's because I know too many Like, there's too many birthdays around this time period. Too many. And so, I think my cousin's birthday is today. My friend's birthday was the 27th, but I thought that my friend's birthday was the 30th. I don't know how I keep getting this wrong. And I've known my cousin my whole life. So, not knowing her birthday is really inexcusable. But yeah, like, there's just so many birthdays around this day. Like, what sign is this season? Scorpio? There's too many Scorpios. I'm not gonna say eradicate the Scorpios. I will say, let's calm down, you know? Winnie is the cutest. Winnie is the cutest. I love horses. And so I forgot his birthday. And so I was like, oh my god, what do you want to do? He asked if I was busy tonight. And I was like, not tonight, but yesterday night. And I was like, kind of. Only because I planned to stream. But like, not really. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I was in the act of streaming and then he texted me. But he texted me like before I even did anything. Like before I set up a time or anything. And so that's when he was like, oh, it's my birthday. I wanted to hang out. I was like, oh, I felt like shit. I felt like garbage. Oh my god. Because once again, I get his birthday wrong every single year. So yesterday we just went to IHOP and then he went to Bowl. But I guess it was too late. So we went to Dave & Buster's instead. That was fun. I haven't been to Dave & Buster's since I was like 14. And it wasn't like a real Dave & Buster's. It was like a Dave & Buster's inside of something else. So they didn't have the gigantic claw machine. I love the gigantic claw machine. I love claw machines, first of all. I'm not great, but I love claw machines. And I can't even explain why I love claw machines. It's kind of like gambling. It's kind of like gambling, but with like lesser stakes, you know? But the chances of you actually getting the thing are low because the claw and claw machines are deliberately so flimsy and weak. But I won in a claw machine, I think 3 times in my life. And so now I'm like, I can always win in claw machines. I'm great at claw machines. And so I love the big claw machine at Dave & Buster's, but they didn't have it there. At the one we went to anyway. I do hate, just to bring it up again, I do hate how flimsy claw machines are, though. And I know they do it on purpose because it's supposed to be like a game of chance. But, like, be serious. Like, how is this flimsy-ass claw machine gonna pick up this entire bear? You're fucking with me on purpose. It's late. It's already 5 in the game. What time? I think I made it, like, 12. Once again, listening to How to Catch a Predator. This decoy is way too confident. Biddy. She's British. I hope, first of all, not a lot of British people watch me anyway, but I hope when British people do watch me, they don't get too offended. But every time, what's giving British, it's incredibly offensive. Every time I see, like, it's her teeth and her hair and her outfit, it's giving, Daddy, 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 can I have another, please? Daddy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's giving Brit. No offense. But that is like the classic American stereotype for British people. And I don't know where it came from. Because I don't think I've ever seen like a British person with like overtly terrible teeth. Overtly terrible teeth. But like that is the stereotype. I love it. But it's kind of like Americans being fat. But to be fair, they've seen a lot of fat Americans. We literally have a show called My 600 Pound Life. Oh, dude, but there is a British show called, like, Hot or Not, or, like, Smash or Pass. It's incredibly offensive. They put someone in, like, a box. Have you seen it? They put someone in a box. And they have strangers, like, talk about them. And then, that's where you really see, like, the British public, you know? And some of them do be fitting those stereotypes. Oh, dude, my can's... Oh, almost. Okay, my can's empty. This is the longest I've done a villager hunt in one day. I know it can't be. It can't be. There was a time where I was here for 4 hours. It was the Shino hunt. Oh, dude, my favorite frog. Dude, he's so cool. Look at him. Look at Jeremiah. He's the coolest. I wish his name was cooler. I did. Really wish his name was cooler. But Jeremiah is... What a cool looking guy. I love the shape of his mouth and his eyes. He's so cool. His color pattern. His little spots, and he's blue. He's great. I like him, Frobert, and Petrie. Petrie's really the coolest. Actually, Bella, too. Bella, Petrie, Jeremiah, Frobert. In that order. I found a lot of rocks so far. I haven't hit a single rock, but I found like 2 stacks of rocks. I love that, because we need a lot of stone. I want to build a lot on this island, or do a lot of DIYs. And DIYs are so... Because you have to... Like, cutting down trees is really a whole thing. And then the only way to get more trees, after you cut them all down, is to buy them. But you can also just come to a bunch of mystery islands and cut down all the trees here. And then you gotta keep making tools out of the wood that you just got down. It's a lot. Oh, you know what? Let me... Got distracted talking about DIYs. Let me look for this villager. Dude, another horse. They really want me to take a horse, huh? If I see Roscoe, that'd be crazy. It really wouldn't, because he is also a villager in this game. But I've never seen him on an island either, now that I think about it. I've never seen Stitches, Anka. I've seen Raymond. I haven't seen... Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Roscoe in it. If I have and it was recorded, someone should let me know, because I don't remember anything. However, pretty sure I've never seen Roscoe in a villager. I got Roscoe from somebody else. He was moving out, and I was like, please give him to me, I'm begging you. And that's how I got him. And then the saving every time you... Like, I'm just going to a Nook Miles ticket. It's not like I'm going to a different village. It's like, why are you saving every single time? I guess in case I crash mid-flight. Not like crash in the flight, but like the game crashes mid-flight. I hate when I like express my fear of flying, and someone's like, plane crashes are the least likely vehicle crash to happen. Like, yeah. Because there's not a lot of planes flying like that often. First of all, there's not a lot of planes flying. There's also nothing else in the sky, right? If a plane crashes, it's because the plane itself failed. Not because it ran into something. Caroline. I don't remember ever seeing this girl ever in my life. I probably have. I just don't remember. She's okay. Anyway. Right? Planes I'm not going to crash into, smartass. Like, that's the... Like, it's not... But, like, planes can still fail. Right? Like, they happen the least because there's not much that can go wrong in the sky. But the plane itself can fail, you know? Or there's, like, harsh weather conditions to make, like, the plane just have like a general harder time. Like there's a lot that can go wrong still. And car crashes happen the most because anyone can operate a car. Even people that don't care about their lives. There's people texting and driving all the time. It's insane. And I think the bus is the safest form of like street transportation, which makes sense. Because not anyone can drive a bus. You have to be specially trained. And it's their job, so they can't be drunk. They can't text, you know. They only have to pay attention. How much do bus drivers make? That seems like a fun job. Well, I guess it depends, because some people are crazy. And you can really meet anyone being a bus driver. I want to go to a zoo. I want to go to a zoo that has like giraffes and elephants. I've never been to a zoo that had giraffes and elephants. I love elephants. Now, I think I have like, well, first of all, I love elephants because they're gigantic animals. They're very smart. Didn't I already see him on this exact same island? Or her? Didn't I already see Aurora? That's how I know her name. That's how I know her name's Aurora, because I've seen her on this exact same island. That's a bit weird. That's a bit funky and fresh, huh? As I was saying, I love elephants because they're gigantic. They're also vegan. And I think that's really cool because if they wanted to, they could easily eat another animal. You know what I mean? Or maybe not because they're like, they don't really have necks, so they can't bend down. But that's what their trunks are for, you know? And I think elephants are just super cool. And I've never seen one in real life. I want to go to a zoo that has elephants and giraffes. I have a zoo in my city, but it doesn't have any of those. Also, you know it's really like dystopian? Seeing all the animals in captivity. So, turtles, specifically the turtle exhibit. The animals are in captivity, right? Like they're inside, the turtles. Under like heat lamps and everything. And then they like paint the outside on the wall. As if the turtles are fucking stupid. Like they know that they're not outside. Don't play with their hearts like this. Like you're painting trees and like a horizon. Don't play with their feelings. They know they're inside. Like you could just have effectively just have a gray wall. I guess it would look more sad to like onlookers, but I thought it was sad that they painted the outside inside personally. Like imagine being so stuck in the house and then like trapped and then like your parents paint like a sky and trees on your wall. Would you not lose your mind? Like that would be my last straw. But they're turtles in captivity, and as long as they can eat and lay down, I'm sure they're fine. Like there's no predators, you know? I'm sure they're okay. Oh, dude, another octopus? Marina? Marina. Love that bow in the back of her head. Wasn't looking for you. But glad you showed up, I guess. I guess. We only need 2 more now. For Zucker, we just have Marina, Octavian, and Cephalobot. I was so excited when they added Cephalobot. I thought it was so cool to have a robot octopus. Because we don't have a lot of robots, first of all. We don't have a lot of octopus. So to add, to make someone both, that's super cool. And if someone's doing like a robot-themed island, which is a thing, right? People have a bunch of themes for islands. A robot theme is very rare and kind of hard to do because of the lack of robot villagers. But you can have all the robot villagers and then like some science villagers, like Petrie. That frog with the mask, whose name I forget. I love that frog with the mask. The frog with the mask is also one of my favorite frogs. I just forget his name. I think he's very cool. Like he looks like what's it called? A spotted dart frog? I think it's called a spotted dart frog. I could be incredibly wrong. But then he has a mask. I think he's super cool. But yeah, you could add that to your robot island if you were having a robot themed island. I just love themed islands. I don't have the patience or creativity to make one, but I admire the people that do. And then the people that make those islands and then just restart. They're like they'll just restart an entire island. Are you crazy? Like, that's so much. Like, I don't know. To me, islands are already so much work. Getting all the DIYs, getting all the miles, like making sure you can do everything. It's so much that to just restart seems like insane to me. The only time I restarted was on my main Switch once. When I very first got Animal Crossing, I didn't know what I was doing, and I hated my island so much, and I hated the layout on my island and everything. I had to restart. Oh, Chrissy, how cute. Chrissy's adorable. I hated my island so much that I just had to restart because I didn't know what else to do. And I was sad and scared doing that because I feel like I already did so much in the game. But I didn't. In the grand scheme of things, I didn't do that much. And that was the only time I reset. Oh, yeah. And I renamed it and everything. I think my original island name was Oshun. And then I renamed it to Oya when I had the second one. I feel like I'll eventually rename Adroa. Not rename. I'll eventually restart Adroa. I'll probably do what Angry Coconut does. Like, make an island. Make... what's it called? Make it a dream island. And then reset it. So that way you always have that island. It's just a dream island. And then you can build a new island while you can still have that old island still saved. I think that's nice. But it's just so much work once again. So much work to do all that. To get all the DIYs for what you're trying to do. And that's why themed islands, I feel like, they take the most dedication. And I really admire people that can do them. It's so much dedication to, like... It's so much dedication to the bit. Like, no matter what the bit is, so much dedication to it. Whether it's a farmer island, a robot island, a food-themed island, it's too much. Got the problem, no dress. Sorry. Wobble de wobble de wop wobble wobbin. Is that how that goes? Oh, hair. He's Irish. I didn't look at his face. Turn around. Oh, he is not impressed. He's incredibly unimpressed. Oh, hair? Oh, hair. Hey, look at me, Brisky. What's going on? Yeah, okay. Look at his silly little hat. I've never seen that hat. Where's the hat? I've never seen that hat. Incredibly unimpressed. Me too, buddy. I get it. I get it. That's how I feel because I haven't found stitches yet. A fusion? Bell-bottom fusion? Stovetop jewelry box? Nice. Send me home. Right, where are we at? Oh! Okay, we used the whole row. We used the whole row. We're 2 hours in. Nice! Well, 2 hours in of the second stream. 3 hours altogether. Alright, this is gonna be our last one for the night. I'll probably still be up though. That's the thing, right? I feel like as long as I'm up, I can keep doing this. I can keep streaming as long as I'm up. Because why not? You know? In the grand scheme of things, why not? I'll still be up. It'll be DGen hours. Stitches. Stitches? Stitches. Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Like, literally? I'll turn off the fire. You're wasting electricity. That's not how that works. Where is the villager? Am I tripping? Did I overlook them? Oh. She was so small. Anacati? I don't like her. I just generally don't like how she looks. Like, not to be a major hater, even though I am, in fact, being a major hater, I hate how she looks. It's the worst. Be very positive. I've never been more positive in my life. Okay, we used the whole row of tickets and didn't find stitches. That's fine, because we always have tomorrow, and then the day after. The 31st, we're doing our Halloween stream on Odroa. I mean, on Oya. So, oh, look at them. Look at them, still chilling. Still chilling. Everyone's just chilling. It's been the 9th for fucking years, so... It's been July 9th for 4 months, but it's fine. Oh, let me end the YouTube video. It's the ride of one who don't be days. I just miss them. I feel like I haven't ran around this island to see everyone in ages, and I haven't because it's been July 9th this entire time. Okay, and that is it for the stream. We've used a whole row of tickets. Tomorrow we might go for longer, maybe 3-4 hours for one whole stream. Didn't find stitches today. Obviously, you're gonna try again tomorrow. Thank you for watching to the end. Love you. Bye-bye.